Ding, ding, ding. Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to Thirsty Thursday. I am Molly.
And I'm Cawley. I'm really excited about this wine.
I
Aren't you?
am. I am. I don't know if I'm as excited as you.
Well, I never met a bubble I didn't like.
I know bubbles are your number one thing. And I actually really do. I like this one. And I like that, it's from Spain. And it has two wines that neither of us, not that we have, massive amounts of wine knowledge, but we had not heard of either of these grapes. What is it? The Arion and then the Macabo, which is actually also, I have my fantastic wine folly book.
I love that book. My mom gave me that for Christmas.
Vierja is the grape varietal. It's equal parts, but they're both from Spain. And this one, the Vierja, is the primary grape in the Spanish Rioja Blanco, which I thought is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the white Rioja too,
Yeah.
And you don't think of that when you think of Rioja, you think of a red wine.
Right.
But it's equal parts that and then the Arion. So yeah, I think it's really good. It's not fruity, super fruity. I'm drinking I like to shake up my glasses sometimes. I carted this back from this cute restaurant in Sao Paulo.
Oh, you've drank out of that before.
Oh, have I? Well, whatever.
I lose track. But
so I'm drinking it out of that, and it's great out of that because the top is open enough.
Yeah. So it's really, really pale. You can see, and it's definitely fruity. It's got pear and yellow apple, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
But I think there's like a little citrus on the back end. I like it.
And that's the thing. That's not in the pairing notes, in the tasting notes, but there really is no wrong answer.
Right.
Like my mom and I were drinking yesterday our one of our Sauvignon Blancs, and it was like she was getting something else and I was picking up the lemongrass. But then when I said it to her, she was like, okay, she had another sip and she could taste it. But it's like there's no wrong answer. If you like a wine and you are like, oh, I taste citrus, then I'm not going to tell you, Cawley, there's no citrus.
Right. Because, well, like you said, whatever wine you were tasting, there was supposed to be lemongrass, or you tasted lemongrass. What if your mother had never had lemongrass before? So she would have no idea what that tastes like. So it's basically your experience, right?
Right. That's what makes wine so fun.
Yeah.
Everybody's experience is different.
Yeah. I didn't realize that this was from Spain until I was reading the notes, obviously, earlier. And that makes me even more excited that this is only $16.
I know. It's like a fire sale. And I have to say all of our bookbinders, some I have liked more than others, but I have liked them all. And I think we're delivering such a fantastic product at a screaming deal. $16 for a clean crafted bottle of white or red or rosé is a huge hit, or the bubbles. It's like,
yeah, this is now my favorite. The red was my favorite for a long time, and now this definitely takes over.
You're a bubble. You're a bubble girl.
I am.
I mean,
and it's warmer now.
Yeah.
So
that's definitely your jam. But I do. I like it. I like it a lot. I will definitely be ordering more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great addition to, like, if you're putting together a 6-pack, if you're curating a 6-pack for somebody or somebody is doing their own, I always like to add in one of these because it brings down the average bottle price.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great bottle of wine to get you to the 6 bottles for the, 5% off and the free shipping.
Right. So this is great for brunches coming up, Father's Day brunch, graduation brunch, whatever you got going on.
Saturday morning.
Yeah. Monday morning, whatever.
Whatever works for you. We're in the trust tree. No judgment zone.
This is vegan and 0.5 grams of residual sugar. So super low.
Which is really low.
Yeah.
I mean, all of the bubbles
I'm
are
gonna pour a little
lower
more.
than your average bubble, but you got a hole in your glass there, Cawley?
Don't mind if I do.
But this one is super low for a bubble. I mean, that is like crazy town. So yeah, I mean, cheers to that.
No
Right?
kidding. I really like this.
I can tell. I think you put the whole bottle in your glass.
Well, here is what the label looks like. You can tell I've only had a glass, but I'll be having another when we're done.
Save some for Jim.
I will. He's having a martini at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah. So the alcohol is 11.7%. So a little bit on the low side, but that's why it's good for brunch.
Right.
Day drinking.
Day drinking. That's what it's nice for. If you want to, sit whatever by the pool or brunch, whatever, you're not going to, be sleeping the rest of the day.
Exactly. Yeah. This is, the tasting notes describe it as zippy. And I think that's a good description.
Yeah,
I've never used that word before, but I might start.
You seem zippy.
Yeah, it says fresh, fun, and zippy, a bubbly for any time. I'll agree with that.
I mean, I would say you're having maybe a better time than I am. Of course, my foot is
like the present.
right. My foot is elevated in ice, but yeah, it's fantastic. So let us know what is in your glass. Jim's having a martini. Abby's napping. We're drinking this. What's in your glass?
Yeah, tell us what you're drinking on this Thirsty Thursday. And if you want some of this, let Molly and I know. You will not regret it.
Not at all. Good night.
Cheers.
Cheers.